Hello everyone, welcome to Grace and Old Paper. This is Lisa. I'm going to do a little work today on my 2020 journal. I've already done just a little bit. I added these little charms. I call them charms, they're just beads. Came off of an old necklace, but I like it. And it's already starting to feel a little heftier because I've done a little work on it. First of all, please excuse my janky nails. I just have not had time to repaint them yet. Anyway, let me skip to February. I have started decorating the fronts of the month. So this is February. I got this, I think, from an old card. I'm not really sure. But it was stark white, so I inked it a little bit to tone it down some. Made this pocket. This came from an old one of my scrapbook paper books. And then I made this tag. I collaged it. Just some bits of paper I had. And then this is a piece of fabric. I'm not sure what I even got it from. Old piece of linen or something. Anyway, this came from my French to English dictionary that I got in the free bin at 2nd and Charles. And then it just says, it's the definition of amour, love. I don't know if you can see this because it kind of blends into the page, but this is a half of a crocheted, I think it's crocheted, flower out of a piece of lace fabric I had. I was able to cut that out, and I had this piece of it, and I thought, well, I'll just cut it in half and put it on here, and then that way it lets you see the words, hearts are singing, hymns of love. So, I have also went in, I've also went in, and every other month I have done this because I only have a few of these kind of ecru colored envelopes. I went in and put envelopes in for pictures. And as soon as I get some more tea dyed, I'll do the other months. Saving this little guy. Not sure if I'm going to use him in here or not. He is winter, but don't really have anything else blue except for kind of that butterfly. Boy, did I have trouble finding something to put there. Everything I picked up I didn't like. Do y'all ever have that problem? It's like, I don't have tons of stuff right now, so everything I picked up, I was like, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. So anyway, this is my February one. I also did my January. And when you see it, I don't know if you'll either think I'm weird or if you'll get the joke. But to me, last year was pretty much a bit of a joke of a year. It was a bad year. It was like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. So this is what I ended up with January. Have all my little winter scenes. And then I was trying to find something to put down here, and I was looking through all my stuff, and Laurel and Hardy just spoke to me. They just seemed to want to be here. You know, because last year was a bit of a joke. So, made this out of one of my junk envelopes. Put my tag in. I haven't put anything here yet. Don't know if I will, because this covers it up. Really, anyway, so I'm not really sure. This is still kind of a thinking process, but this was just an tea-dyed doily, piece of one. I have a little bit of cheesecloth that I inked, and this little cutout. Back here, this tag has part of a calendar, and there's the other part. So just put that on there. This is just a scrap of linen type material that I just tore a piece off to make a tag. So this is my jacket, my January and February done. And then, like I said, every other month I have glued in an envelope. And in doing so, I realized somewhere along the line here that I never finished collaging a page. So I'm going to do that right now. Got my collaging materials out here. This is my little bucket of collaging books. Most of them from the free bin at 2nd and Charles. I think they may all be, except for this one, which I bought for like, I can't remember how much it was, $1 or $2. But the rest of this came from the free bin. So, you know, free bin is perfectly good to tear it up, in my opinion. The glue I'm using right now is this Scotch Create. It's photo safe. It bonds quickly. It is, so far, a pretty good glue. I saw this on Pam with the Paper Outpost. This is what she uses. And since I have several bottles of it, I put me some washi tape around the one that I'm using currently, so I don't, you know, try to open several at one time. I was using the Elmer's Craft Bond. It's supposed to be extra strength, permanent bond. It's not. Trust me, it's not. I would glue something down, and after a day or so, I could come back in and just peel it right up easily. So that is not good. So anyway, we'll get to collaging here. Oh, my glue book. If you hear noises outside, there are tractors there's a tractor running out there, and chainsaws. We had some trees taken down by a tree company over the last few days. Some of them had storm damage. Some of them were just in poor health and needed to come down. There was one that was really huge and was leaning toward our power lines coming up our driveway, and it was hollow in the center. And so we, you know, they made the decision that needed to come down pretty quickly. And so, sorry, I can't hardly think and do two things at one time. So anyway, that had to come down. So now today, my husband and some family are out there trying to clean up some of the mess, running tractors and things like that. And my husband got him a, what do they call it, grapple hook on the front of the tractor. And so that really helps a lot because he can pick up the big logs without hurting himself too much. Well, I glued a page to my book. That's funny. When I first started collaging, for some reason, I don't know, I started doing little bitty pieces. And I was like, this is just not looking right. It doesn't look good. And then it dawned on me, I was trying too hard to do too little of pieces, and it just wasn't working out very well. I didn't like it. I didn't like the looks of it. So now I just go a little bit bigger, and it goes quicker too. This is the paper. Look how, this is so ancient. Look at this, how easy this tears. I mean, it's so simple, but I have to watch it because I'm trying to see where I want it. I have to watch it because it will stick to my glue stick or stick to my glue book, and it makes a terrible mess because it just tears apart so easy. So I try to look for a kind of dry spot on my glue book, which I have made a mess of that one, so I will save that. All right, here we go. I have to be very gentle with it because it just tears so bad. But I love the look of it on the collaging. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous on there. Adds that dark, rich color. Ooh, I need some music paper. Let me find some I like. Got a folder of just bits of music paper. That's a pretty piece, isn't it? trying to remember to get underneath the camera when I'm doing stuff. When you're just doing it here yourself, you know, you can just do whatever. Yeah, it's a pretty day here, but it's cold. So everybody's bundled up. My grandson, who is 4 and a half, as he so proudly says, was out there with them with his little battery-powered vehicle. He has a tractor, a little green tractor with a trailer behind it. And he's so proud of it. He was out there picking up sticks and stuff with his little tractor. He's so adorable. One of the lights of my life. I have another grandson who is 3. And unfortunately, he lives in another state. It takes me 5 hours to get to him driving. So, especially during COVID, I don't get to see him very often, which hurts my soul. I do love my grandbabies. Yeah. I think I just need one more piece here and we'll be good. Which way do I want to do it? I've also discovered I don't like doing them all right side up. I heard somebody say something about tear it, glue it, place it. I can't remember who it was I saw that said that. And that's so true. Just don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just tear a piece, glue it down. Just plop it down. This is very sticky glue, which is good. And just like that, that's done. Yay. I think this was one that was supposed to have a envelope, an envelope with it. Yes, it was. So let me get my little ecru colored envelope up here. Okay, here we go. Think about it, think about it, think about it. Put the lid on this. I have found out this will start gumming up real bad if you don't put the lid back on it pretty quickly. Okay. A little of our art glitter glue. When I first started doing junk journaling, I heard people talking about art glitter glue. I was like, why would you want to use glitter glue? You know, because my only knowledge of glitter glue was the stuff my girls used when they were young. You know, glitter glue. And I was like, why would you want glitter in all your projects? That's terrible. And I don't know why they call it art glitter, because I've never seen any glitter, so don't know there. But it messed me up for a little bit, because I was like, I don't want glitter in my projects. Okay, so now another thing I want to do today is work on, and I'm doing this in the weirdest order here, but I want to work on July, because I found something last night, and I was going through a bunch of books to find things to fussy cut. And so I've got a bunch of stuff in here I want to fussy cut. I did this lady last night. I have to be very gentle with her because she's very delicate. Isn't that gorgeous though? I've still got to do a little bit in here and in here. But this came from my McCall's 1909 magazine. I just love that. Just love it. All right, so what I found last night in looking through some of my stuff, I had this book. Can't remember where I got it from. But it's in very, very bad shape. I mean, very bad shape. But, I mean, see, it's coming apart. Yeah, I think I got this from that, I don't really know where I got it from. So anyway, in the beginning, it has some very patriotic stuff. A lot of patriotic. I mean, there's several images I like in here. Now, keep in mind, in July, I don't have a whole lot of space. I've basically got this much. If I want to leave any of the song, but I may not. But so I've only got about that much space. So, but I do want to do I Love This, and I thought, I don't know if that's going to be. Oh, I think it's going to be too big. Since it's already tearing out anyway, let me look and see. Maybe? Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be too big because it would only be able to go to there. Oh, shoot. All right, well, there's more things here, so let's look. I do like this eagle. That would be pretty on there, wouldn't it? I like that. Oh, this is nice too. So it's very patriotic. Everybody's got the men have got their hats off and with their hand over their chest. Everybody does. And it's got the church, and it's got the flag, and it's got the soldiers that fight for our freedom. That's pretty good. But I still like the eagle too, but I think I could get both. So let's see what else there is. Oh, she's nice, isn't she? Oh, dear. Which one to use? Get along, little doggies. Well, which one? Yankee Doodle. I really hate that. Absolutely love that. Thought I had a image of Lincoln in here. Oh, there he is. So that's pretty cool too. Oh, that just hurts my feelings. It's hard to judge, you know? If I took it up to there, that would still leave the title, I think. Oh, let's try it. Let's try it. Because I do love the image, and I love that it's on this very vintage paper. Pet of the Met. I love that it's on this very vintage paper, so y'all please excuse my shaky hands. It makes it really hard to fussy cut when you have shaky hands. So some of my fussy cuts are not the best, but we go for it. We're enjoying ourselves. I didn't have shaky hands and all this nervous issue before last year. I ended up having to have pretty much emergency surgery last May. Had to go in the hospital by myself and do everything there by myself because our hospital was not allowing anybody with you whatsoever. And for somebody that is scared to death of all that kind of stuff, that was very nerve-wracking for me. They had to give me a Valium before the surgery even started because I was heading into a panic attack. All right, shaky hands, stop that. So yeah, I had to stay overnight. And let me tell you, if you have a loved one go in the hospital and you can go with them, go with them. I personally feel like everybody should have somebody with them in the hospital. For the simple things of like shutting your door. I was in a particularly noisy section of the hallway, and the nurses kept leaving my door open. And I was right beside the, I think it was a medicine closet, and they kept going in and out and letting that door slam, and then they'd stand outside there having long-winded conversations, not quietly, and it was just constant rolling of this cart or that cart, I guess because of the medical closet, you know. And so I got like probably an hour or two of sleep, and you know, usually after a major surgery, and it was a major surgery, usually after a major surgery, you're pretty out of it, you know. And they kept giving me medicines and stuff that should have pretty much knocked me out, but it was just so noisy. I finally got them to understand to please leave my door shut, you know, shut it on your way out. I had to tell pretty much every nurse that came in, please shut my door. Please shut my door. And then they were just in and out all night because monitoring me and everything, because I was in a lot of pain, and you know, it just and it's like when the person came to take me down to the car, the person doing it had no clue what kind of surgery I'd had or anything, and since I had no family there to help me, he was just like, you know, come on, hop in this chair right here. And I was like, okay, you know, and I was still carrying my bag or trying to. I had emergency hernia surgery, pretty much emergency, that we had to have it within a day or two of finding out the total issue with it. And it was a belly button hernia. So I was cut open quite a ways, right straight down my stomach. So, you know, cutting all those tummy muscles and everything. So the guy was like, you know, come on, get in the chair and I'll take you down there to the car. And here I was walking slowly. I even had to, I didn't even have help getting dressed. And let me tell you, that's very difficult when you've had tummy surgery. So anyway, finally I was easing into the chair. And he says, oh, do you have back surgery? And I was like, no. And I told him what happened. And he said, oh, he said, okay. He said, I'll try to take it easy on you. And to give him credit, he did. He all the little bumps going down, he tried to, you know, warn me about them and took it easy. All right, I'm gonna figure out what to do with this part. Took it easy as much as he could. So, but boy, that was rough. All right, well, let's see, first of all, if I can make it fit. Look, I can. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at that. That's going to be pretty good, right? And knock over my glue. So now I just need to get this bit out, I think. Yeah. I love that. So anyway, that was my surgery, and took quite a bit to recover from that. Quite a bit. But I made it through it. See if shaky hands can do this. Give me a second. I can't talk and do this too well, I don't think. All right. I see some of these ladies on YouTube, most notably Miss Nancy from Wishes and Weeds. She can just zip this stuff right out, no problem. She's so good at it. What do we think? Should I cut that off? I'm kind of thinking I can cut that off. Maybe. or glue it to it, because it's supposed to be the rope that hangs it on. Sounds good. That sounds good. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that right up here. Loving that, loving that. All right, now what else can I use? How about the eagle, maybe? I should go down here. Oh, yeah. With the eagle above it. Oh, sounds like a good idea. Oh, so anyway, did anybody else have troubles with last year? Because I certainly did. So glad that year is over. I don't know if this year's going to be a whole lot better, but I'm hoping. If we can get the vaccines out, and if they don't have like serious side effects that they end up saying, no, you shouldn't take this vaccine. That's what worries me. Anyway, enough depressing stuff. I was watching Miss Catherine on Sunnyside Journals this morning sort through her laces and ribbons and stuff like that, and she was talking about, you know, she had some that she had forgot she had and all this kind of stuff, and I'm like you lucky thing, you lucky thing, you. That, well, I'm not gonna get it down, but I have one basket with ribbons. That's it. And I have a few little things of rickrack and a couple of little trims. And most of those were given to me by some ladies off my Facebook group. They were so sweet. So sweet. They both sent me wonderful care packages. Happy mail, I guess you'd call it. Sure did make me happy. Our thrift store here is just, it is the pits. It's a junky, it's like they put all the stuff nobody wants at ours. Like it's been through some other store, and this store gets the leftover bits. Broken, you know, that kind of stuff. So, you know, sometimes I do find a thing or two, but I've only been out a couple of times. I've just been out a handful of times in the last year, let's put it that way. Since COVID hit, I literally just a handful of times. We do grocery pickups so that we don't have to go in the store. Listen to me, I'm just rattling on about bad things again. So, how was your day today? My little grandson was outside. I had started a video and had to stop it because my little grandson came in. He was tired of being out there in that cold, but he was out there running his little tractor and picking up sticks. He's so cute. So right now he's being such a sweet boy, and he's sitting over in the recliner over there with his little kitty headphones on, watching something on his little tablet. Hang on just a minute, baby.
Are you done watching that video?
Not yet, darling. Just a minute. Isn't he the cutest thing? I told him I'd give him a thumbs up as soon as I was finished. I know we're getting there. Shake your hands, man. So he's being a sweetheart. He's being very quiet, which if you knew him, that's an accomplishment. He pretty much goes all day long. He's past the age of naps now. He just won't do a nap, so he just keeps busy. Okay. There. When I ink around him, he'll stand out a little better, right? See how long have I been going? Yeah. So, I feel like I need something else. do like this. I do like that, but I still feel like it needs something, something, something. Look through and see if there was anything else. These pages have this lovely aged feel to them. May have to put this on a journal card. My country 'tis of thee. Not sure what the sword meant. Need something not too big. Not sure why Get Along Little Doggies is in the middle of all this patriotic stuff. Kind of like the soldier there. Okay. See, I am so indecisive about a lot of this stuff. That's what I drive myself crazy with it. I feel like I almost need something up in here in the background. Okay. I could take parts of this, like a few of these people over here, put them down here maybe. I actually like this whole half. Would have to split it up though, because it wouldn't be seen above and below. That's a possibility though, if I had that. Have to cut that out. I think I'm liking that. Let me just do a quick little. I think without the soldiers, maybe? First of all, that's not bad. Kind of like that. I wish y'all could answer me so you could tell me, what do you think? There needs to be some online something where we can all get together and just, of course everybody would want to talk all at the same time. So that wouldn't work, but needs to be a chat forum where somebody can say, hey, what do you think about this? Somebody else could answer. That would be lovely. I want to stick with this stuff out of this book because it's all in the same feel and colorations except for the flag, of course, but they're very vintage looking, but they're all looking in the right direction. That's a possibility. Okay, and we'll leave that open to there. Okay, I for sure like this. I'm liking that. And I like that. I wonder if I have something to put behind him. That would be good, wouldn't it? Some kind of fabric or something. Ooh, 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 hang on. Let me look at my fabric real quick. This is my small scrap bin. I think I have. Would that be too much color? I think so. This blue is the wrong color. So is that blue. No. Right, I don't like it. That is a possibility. Let me see what else I got. Got a huge bin of fabric over here. Apparently something's funny over there.
Mom, are you done with that video?
No, I'm not.
Are you done with that video?
He's ready for me to be done. Okay. Well, I think I am going to cut it off here until I can fully decide on all of this. I like this so far, though. So I just got to finish it and edit it out and glue it on. So this was just a simple work with me today. Oh, let's find us a good funny rock for today. Let's see here. Well, there you go. Oh, let me hold it up. There. Happy smiles to you today. Well, may God bless you and keep you safe. Y'all enjoy your day.